Clown.
In retirement, we need multiple sources of income to meet our needs. The 30+9 savings plan can turbocharge your income plan with its 30% deposit match and 9.5% guaranteed annual rate of return. Backed by a Fortune 100 company, the 30+9 plan provides safety, security, and peace of mind. It's something everyone should take a look at. For free information, call or text to 888-411-4130 or click this video to learn more.
For more than 35 years, Fisher Houses have been there for military and veteran families, saving more than $610 million. The foundation is on the road to building 100 Fisher Houses across the country and overseas. Learn more at fisherhouse.org.
Your chance at a jackpot is waiting on every corner. Head to your favorite New York lottery retailer and grab a Powerball ticket today for your chance to win the ever-growing jackpot. Currently over $150 million. Good luck out there in New York. Please play responsibly.
In Washington, to the name could open the city up to lawsuits from other Washington area airports. City Manager Steve Burke says the FAA would have to approve any name change. So if there were legal issues,
that would probably be vetted through the FAA.
Heather Curtis on WMAL and WMAL.com.
Checking your money, Dow futures are up 340, NASDAQ futures up 172. Up next, traffic and weather on News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. True Vitality Medical Center restores men's sex lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
True Vitality Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at True Vitality Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone check free. Call 703-637-1222. 703-637-1222. Take control of your sex life. Call now. 703-637-1222.
We're back in the Miller's Yard, early spring, and their True Green lawn is already in good shape.
They tapped True Green's local New York pros to get a lawn like a golf course. And PGA Tour golfers started showing up.
Like this pro, swinging on grass done right from the start.
Has to dodge the bikes and the recycling bins.
Oh, perfectly struck.
True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Tap the screen now and get started today at truegreen.com. Exclusions apply. See truegreen.com for details.
It's 9:05 on News Talk 105.9 WMAL Traffic and Weather. Here's Jamie Whitten in the Hadid Carpet Cleaning Traffic Center.
395 near the Pentagon, slowing across the 14th Street Bridge, just about cleared out. 95 north into Woodbridge and Lorton. Southbound slows into Woodbridge, again into Triangle. North of 66, hang on if you use 29 or 234. There's a broken down dump truck southbound 29 to 234 in the police direction, and everyone trying to get through that intersection is really bunched up. Bellway slows leaving College Park, outer loop into Silver Spring, and the inner loop pushing in for Greenbelt and Carrollton. Now from Garage Door Repair.com, the WMAL Weather Channel forecast.
A gray sky continuing to take us into the afternoon. We'll leave the scattered showers in the forecast, 70 degrees. A little breezy, too, on a southwest breeze around. Tonight, some passing showers, upper 50s. Outlying areas will get a little cooler. Tomorrow, a few showers around, sun and clouds, otherwise 82. Showers, maybe a thunderstorm, a little better bet Wednesday, 85. On the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stagicon, WMAL.
Right now, we've got cloudy skies in Waldorf, showers in Aldie, 55 with clouds in Washington. I'm Barbara Britt on News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Now on 105.9 FM and streaming worldwide on the WMAL app. Chris Plant.
Solution. There is only one solution. Communist revolution. Communist revolution. There is only one solution. There is only one solution. Communist revolution. Communism is going to win, baby.
Communism is going to win, baby. The Democrat Party is out of the closet. They're still cross-dressing, but they're out of the closet. They're just proud about everything they are now, which is communists. See? Violent, criminal, death cultist, a la Jonestown, kind of like Jonestown. You know, the Kool-Aid people. Your Democrat Party, as they are this close. I am holding my right index finger a half an inch over my right thumb. They're this close to going full Jonestown on us, the Democrat Party. Very severely mentally ill. SMIDs, severely mentally ill Democrats, and they got them by the millions. Big unionized. They're members of the Maroon Fest. It's just an amazing gang of mentally ill people. Over the weekend, they rioted across the country because they're mentally ill, violent criminals. Every registered Democrat shouldn't be allowed through TSA lines. Certainly not TSA pre. They should wait in a long line. You know, if they're going to be of the people and proletarian, if you're a member of the proletariat, you got to wait in the line. You can't be TSA pre or clear or any of that good stuff. No, sir. Amazing stuff. Well, a very good Monday to you, and welcome back once again. We remain at 888-630-9625. We had this murder of an 18-year-old college girl, a college freshman, Loyola University, in Chicago, Illinois, walking down the beach with her friends. And an illegal alien, that is to say a Democrat, walked up and shot her in the head and murdered her. Never seen her before, just an illegal alien going around murdering people, and that's what the Democrats applaud. That's what the Democrats promote. That's what all of their policies lead to more of. And you know that they want more murder because of all their policies and so on. But I've got an update for you on the illegal alien killer, murderer, gang member that the Democrats waved into the country and gave a hot oil massage in the hot tub and all that good stuff. Here it is. the illegal immigrant. And you remember we talked about this guy last year. He's got a funny name. He's Jose Medina. Jose Medina. And we renamed Michael Piercy because he wants to be more like the Venezuelan illegal alien gang member that shot and killed an 18-year-old Sheridan Gorman, shot her in the head, murdered her freshman year of college. Hey, I'm loving Chicago. And then an illegal alien shot her in the head and murdered her. But listen to this. The Venezuelan illegal immigrant, I guess I should preface this by saying I can report with certainty now that Jose Medina is a Democrat. He's a Democrat. Well, how would I know that he's a Democrat? Well, he's an illegal alien gang member, for one thing, and they're all having sex with him. But here it is. The Venezuelan illegal immigrant accused of murdering Loyola University student Sheridan Gorman is missing a part of his brain. And has the, quote, development of a child, end quote. Now you can see why the Democrats want their daughters to date him and why they want more of him in the country, because if you're an illegal alien murderer with half a brain, then you're definitely a Democrat voter, and that's what the Democrats want. That's why they open borders. And they want criminals to vote, because criminals will vote for like-minded, although they may be like half-minded Democrat pals with the intellectual development of a child. Jose Medina, 25 years old, was held without bail by Chicago Judge D. Anthony Thayford. That's right, D. Anthony Thedford, Thedford. And so D. Anthony Thedford said, no jail for you. And I don't care if half your brain is in the freezer, along with your buddy, what was his buddy? The cannibal. They love cannibals. They love barbecue, too. That's their favorite cannibal in Haiti, to be sure. But there was one in Chicago. He ate all the brains. But that's Jose Medina, 25, was held without bail. Chicago Judge D. Anthony Thedford, after his defense attorney argued that he's cognitively challenged from a previous gunshot wound to the head. See, that's what makes you a Democrat for sure. He used to be pretty smart, but then somebody shot him in the head. Now he's a Democrat. See how that goes? And now he only votes Democrat. And so his lawyer said in court on Friday that he's missing a part of his brain because he was shot in the head, and he has the they just say development of a child. That means the intellectual, the mental development of a child, which makes him, once again, what? A Democrat. Jose Medina, held without bail. Medina was shot in the head during a robbery when he was living with his mom in Colombia. That's not in Columbia, Maryland. That's Colombia, the country in South America, where they fled in 2016. That's 10 years ago. After the mother was allegedly raped by a government official, his defense attorney, Julie Kohler, said. Now, this is what the Democrat Party wants to turn the United States into. And we're pretty darn close, I've got to say. We got these left-wing judges all over the place. You got your brain damaged, already shot in the head once. Democrats who have the development of 5-year-olds, and they go around shooting people in the head. And he was shot in the head when he was living with his mom in Colombia. They fled now. Again, he's 25 now. So he fled when he was 15, and he was shot in the head before that, presumably. And there he is, looking good. Got a good look in his eyes. No, he doesn't. The injury left Medina. And I just love that he's Medina. It's like Joe Biden used to have a stutter, too. The injury left Medina with part of his brain missing. And for maybe it's like in a plastic Ziploc bag entering the White House. Maybe you'd find it somewhere. And forced him to have to relearn basic functions like walking and talking, the defense attorney claimed. Today, he has the brain development of a child, Kohler told the judge. Yeah, okay. Kohler's comments could suggest that he will seek an insanity defense. He's not insane. He's a Democrat. He's a lefty. Was he out there protesting over the weekend, the No Kings? Because the Democrats, they rioted all weekend long from where, Michael? From Seattle to California to Washington, D.C., and they're threatening and menacing, and they're a violent criminal death cult. They really should all move to Jonestown and line up for the Kool-Aid. I think they like Kool-Aid. Isn't that amazing? After Thedford, the judge, ordered Medina, the brain-damaged killer, to be held without bail until trial. The lawyer Kohler asked that he be treated for epilepsy and tuberculosis. Sounds good. The Democrats want to open our borders to millions. They already have. To millions. Let me start over. The Democrats opened our borders to millions and millions of these Medinas with the brain damage and the mother and the Columbia and the shot in the head and the too stupid, but they gotta. And then they go to a sanctuary city where Democrats have a gift basket for them, and they honestly they're very severely mentally challenged people, just disabled, demented. Medina had to appear for the hearing by video from a hospital room. Yeah, well, it's that woman they shot in the head wasn't in a hospital room because there was no chance. Isn't that amazing? From a hospital room wearing a surgical mask. All the Democrats wear a surgical mask. A lot of them were rioting this weekend wearing surgical masks and not speaking English and wearing red. And you see all the communist banners everywhere. Now, we just played the opening soundbite of them. There is only one solution, communist revolution. And that's because the communists are here and they love murder. They love murder. Nobody's murdered more people than them. The Islamists are like the Red Cross, the Green Crescent, if you will, compared to the Democrat Party in the United States. So he appeared wearing, by video stream, wearing a mask since he's positive for the highly contagious bacterial lung infection. He's got a highly contagious bacterial lung infection. It's tuberculosis. The Democrats have reintroduced it to the United States because by the time they're done, we're going to be volunteering for death camps. I think it's like Soylent Green. Soylent Green, we talked about this recently because in Canada, they're asking people to volunteer to be put to sleep, to be snuffed out so they can turn them into food chips, maybe just for the dogs now, but for the people later. And it turns out that the book Soylent Green, which was turned into the movie Soylent Green, where they took dead people and turned them into food source because Democrats, turns out Soylent Green was set in the year 2022. It was a futuristic sci-fi book and film.
New York City in the year 2022. Nothing runs anymore.
That's true.
Nothing works.
That's true. Yeah, boy, they really did see the future. That could see that. And look at it now. He listened with the help of a Spanish translator. He doesn't even speak English. And he's been here for 10 years. His mother escaped, assaulted by the Colombians. And the Democrats say, yeah, let's bring more of that into the country because we're fundamentally transforming the United States of America. Remember, teach your kids to speak Spanish because they're going to have to join one of these gangs. That's the Democrat Party's position. They really are they're just not on our side. So we've got, that's right. But isn't it wonderful? He's got half a brain. We should whip out the Wizard of Oz, if I only had a brain. They should play that in the courtroom when Medina shows up to be put on trial. And now, not only did he murder this woman and destroy this family and, the 18-year-old girl, freshman at college, Loyola University, Chicago, first year away from home from Westchester County, New York. And the Democrat Party genuinely doesn't care. There's no pound sign movement. There are no rioting. They're rioting over the weekend in favor of more illegal aliens. When this brainless illegal alien who got shot in the head in Colombia and has half a brain, and the Democrat Party, George Floyd, they set up scholarships and foundations and documentary films and a shrine, and they rioted. They perpetrated literally billions of dollars in damage, killed literally dozens of people, injured literally thousands of police officers over George Floyd, a career criminal junkie resisting arrest yet again, and a Democrat in good standing because they're all mentally ill. But 18-year-old Sheridan Gorman, there is no pound sign for her from the Democrat Party. There is no movement. There's no march. There is no foundation. There is no demand or list of demands to make good on the murder of Sheridan Gorman a young girl at the university, at Loyola University in Chicago. And the Democrat Party genuinely does not care about that life, but they care very deeply about George Floyd, who would beat your grandmother's brains in. Oh yeah, speaking of which, we've got speaking of beating your grandmother's brains in, the Democrats, we've got another it's amazing. We've got another grandmother murderer, and it's a woman. The grandmother murderer is a woman who murdered a 61-year-old grandmother. Why did she murder the 61-year-old grandmother? Because she's a Democrat, of course. And here's the thing. The murderer is a youngish black woman. The woman that she murdered, 61-year-old grandmother, was a white woman before she was murdered by this Democrat. And the reason that she was murdered is because she was a Trump supporter. And that's why the 61-year-old grandmother was murdered by this woman. I showed the story. I had the story up on my iPad this morning, and my best girl said, "Who's that guy?" And I said, well, it's a woman, but could be a guy. Might be when she gets to prison. Madison woman accused of killing someone she used to work with was in the courtroom there. Diamond Wallace, 31 years old, is charged with first-degree intentional homicide in the death of Christine Jones, 61 years old, of Cottage Grove by Madison, Wisconsin. It's all crazy libs there. And it turns out that she was really furious with the 61-year-old woman that she used to work with, because the 61-year-old woman was a Trump supporter. Therefore, the Democrat called her a racist, naturally. Diamond Wallace, because the Democrats call everyone racist. And they murder 50% of the black population every year and give out awards for it. They're going to have rail spurs and camps pretty soon if the Democrats take over. Remember when Joe Biden was going to build a railroad over the Indian Ocean? Remember that? His brain is so small. Yeah, but this is amazing. The Madison, Wisconsin. Wallace was fired from the job. Diamond Wallace fired from the job, and they worked together at a hotel in downtown Madison, Wisconsin. Murdered here. She was upset that Jones, the 61-year-old grandmother, supported President Donald Trump. There it is. She supported Trump, so had to be murdered. And that's not a news story. George Stephanopoulos has not heard about it. CNN has not reported it, because she's not George Floyd. She's just somebody's grandmother. The Democrat Party is a criminal death cult. Just saying.
We are 5 days away from fundamentally transforming the United States of America.
There it is, right there. We are just 5 days away from transforming the United States of America. I'm Barack Obama. I'm a Barack Obama. I got too much white blood in me.
Traffic center. Prince William Police with a broken down dump truck and big delays each direction. 234 at 29 Lee Highway, especially on the southbound side of 234.
White grandparents raised him in Hawaii.
Interloop still volume delays for 201 Kenilworth Avenue. That crashed to his shoulder. And in New Carrollton, an over 450 had an accident there as well. That was moved over to the shoulder as well. Outer loop still stop and go at the Silver Spring. Now from GarageDoorRepair.com, the WNAL Weather Channel forecast.
Scattered showers today, high near 70. Tonight, showers continue, low 58 in town.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The Mega Millions jackpot is getting mega huge. Head to your favorite New York Lottery retailer and grab a ticket today for your chance at a massive win. Currently over $50 million. Good luck, New York. Please play responsibly.
We're back in the Miller's Yard, early spring, and their True Green lawn is already in good shape.
They tapped True Green's local New York pros to get a lawn like a golf course, and PGA Tour golfers started showing up.
Like this pro, swinging on grass done right from the start.
Has to clear the patio furniture and the sandbox.
Oh, perfectly struck.
True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Tap the screen now and get started today at truegreen.com. Exclusions apply. See truegreen.com for details.
Day or night, Verbo Care is here 24/7 to help make every part of your stay seamless. If anything comes up, or you simply need a little guidance, support is ready whenever you reach out. From the moment you book to the moment you head home, we're here to help things run smoothly. Because a great trip starts with the right support. And hey, a good playlist doesn't hurt either.
It's truck and SUV season at Widget Auto Sales, a used car leader. Just look at the rows of trucks and the rows of SUVs ready for winter, like a Ford F-150 XLT, yours for just $37,999. How about a 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander, just $20,999? Or a beautiful Chevy Truck Z71, yours for $26,999. Rows of trucks and rows of SUVs during truck and SUV season at the veteran-owned Widget Auto Sales, a used car leader in out of Washington Street, or online at widgetautosales.com.
Imagine having complete clarity about your health, not just test results, but a clear plan built around you. Today, body scans and lab tests are easy to access, but true peace of mind comes from understanding what they mean and what to do next. At Princeton Longevity Center, we go beyond testing to deliver clarity, strategy, and physician-led care designed to help protect and extend your life. Our patients work directly with board-certified physicians specializing in preventive and longevity medicine. Not algorithms, not generic reports, but real doctors who understand your history, your risks, and your goals. Yes, we use advanced imaging and comprehensive diagnostics, but what truly matters is what comes next. We interpret the results, connect the dots, and deliver a physician-led personalized plan you can act on with confidence. Because information alone doesn't change outcomes. At Princeton Longevity Center, your care doesn't end with a test. It begins there. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com. That's 888-8000-PLC.
When you've done the work, you want your hydration to do the same. Introducing new Gatorade Lower Sugar, now with no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or colors, and 75% less sugar and all the electrolytes of regular Gatorade, now available nationwide.
Not planning today can cost you tomorrow. Stop worrying and start planning with Trajan Wealth. Contact Trajan today at 202-750-3300 or go to TrajanWealth.com. Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Paid advertisement. Here's Rich Robertson with a CES IT Service Tech Tip.
Hi. For over 30 years, I have received multiple calls from CEOs that go like this. Rich, we're terminating our IT team at 5 o'clock. Can you help us? Or it's an IT director asking, hey, we lost a tech and we can't find a good replacement. Can you fill the gap? Of course we can. What they were not expecting is that our cost of IT services is only half. That's right, half of what they were paying for the previous IT staff. Our managed and co-managed services cost less, and we bring along a high level of advanced cybersecurity expertise.
Visit CESITservice.com to schedule a quick 15-minute call or call 301-620-1580. CES IT Service is your secure network to quality IT service. CESITservice.com or call 301-620-1580.
Mark Levin, weekdays 6 till 9 on 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
Let's go to the telephones, talk to the nice American people at 888-630-9625. Let's go to Matt, calling from Rockville, Maryland. Matthew, you are on the Chris Plant Show.
Hey, good morning, Chris Plant. How you doing?
I'm good, Matt. What do you say?
So Democrats are planting this brain issue clearly as a way to try getting this guy off of whatever, to say that he's fully functioning, blah, blah, blah. So, they'll attack Robert Kennedy Jr. for having this, yet they'll try getting this guy off of murder weapon. So Democrats are willing to dig into the past to try getting this guy off of a murder conviction. Yet for the millions of people that they allowed to flood in here, they turn a blind eye. They don't want to know anything about their past. It's amazing. They're only willing to look into the past to try planting the seed of doubt that this guy's brain doesn't work. But for the convicted murderers in foreign countries, they don't give a crap. They don't care about E-Verify. They only care to try helping the criminal, not prevent the criminals from getting in.
And they want him to be issued a driver's license in whatever state he's in, and they want to automatically register him to vote when he gets a driver's license in, what is it, it's 14 states. When you get they give driver's licenses, we give driver's licenses to non-citizens in 19 states. And in 14 of those states, you're automatically registered to vote because the Democrats want to steal everything that matters everywhere, and they want to use guns to do it. Why don't, maybe we should have vetted this guy and found out that he had been shot in the head and he's criminally insane and he's fleeing his own world in Colombia, but no.
What would you do with a brain if you had one?
This is the Chris Plant Show. News Talk 105.9 WMAL. Making sense of the news.
WMAL traffic from the Hadid Carpet Cleaning Traffic Center. Coming out of Frederick, 270 commuters, watch for delays up ahead. Crashes before Route 80 Urbana, giving us slowdowns through there. Once you get by the crash, pretty light volume heading down to the lane divide. Beltway leaving College Park, let's go inner loop first. As you pass 201 Kenilworth Avenue, volume to get past the crash that's on the shoulder. And in New Carrollton, the crash inner loop at 450, also to the shoulder. Outer loop slow through Silver Spring. Now from Garage Door Repair.com, the WMAL Weather Channel forecast.
Scattered showers today, high near 70. Tonight, showers continue, low 58 in town.
If your patio, sidewalk, or driveway is cracked or uneven, if you've tripped or fallen as a result, or if you're worried about the liability of an uneven surface on your property, American Concrete Services can quickly help. Don't pay the high cost to tear out and replace your sidewalk, patio, driveway, or pool deck. American Concrete Services has an economical solution which can raise and stabilize your existing concrete at a fraction of the cost of full replacement. They're environmentally friendly structural foam. With structural foam lifting, there's no heavy equipment to cause damage to your property and no loud noises from jackhammering. Best of all, most repairs can be completed in just one day. Have your entire patio, sidewalk, or driveway safe and level again. No job is too big or small. Call American Concrete Services now for your free estimate at 240-665-5665. That's 240-665-5665. Again, 240-665-5665. Licensed in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. MHIC 140530.
Your chance at a jackpot is waiting on every corner. Head to your favorite New York lottery retailer and grab a Powerball ticket today for your chance to win the ever-growing jackpot. Currently over $150 million. Good luck out there in New York. Please play responsibly.
Your luck leads to cash this March with a $30,000 Get the Green giveaway at Mohawk Casino. Earn entries March 1st through the 28th and score 2 chances to win big during our grand prize drawings, March 14th and 28th from 6 to 9 p.m. Win up to $250 slot play and up to $5,000 cash. Don't miss your shot at Green. Only at Akwesasne Mohawk Casino Resort, your everyday escape.
Hey, Dad, I've been saving up, and I think I'm ready to buy my own car.
Well, son, I think so, too. Now, have you thought about how you're going to finance it?
Not really. I really like banking with Northern Credit Union. They offer loans, right?
Well, of course they do. Your mom and I have banked with Northern Credit Union for a long time and have gone through them for a lot of things, like our home improvement loan for the deck we put on last summer. You should really stop in and see them before you shop around.
Yeah, but look, you can apply for a loan right in your Northern Credit Union mobile banking app.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. I knew anyone could apply for a loan at mynorthern.com. Looks like they're making it even easier now.
Apply for your next loan with Northern Credit Union online or in mobile banking. Not a member? Not a problem. Apply for your loan on our website at mynorthern.com. New car, used car, first car, home loan, personal loan, we've got you covered. Visit mynorthern.com to learn more. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Grand Canyon University, an affordable private Christian university, is one of the largest universities in the country, offering offering more than 285 programs online. In addition to federal grants and aid, GCU's online students received nearly $161 million in institutional scholarships in 2024. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer to see the scholarships you may qualify for.
Hey America, want to save $1,000 and get free internet forever? That was a rhetorical question. Switch to Spectrum and save $1,000 guaranteed. Seriously, you can hold us to it. We call it the Spectrum Savings Guarantee. Just switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum and we'll give you free fiber-powered internet forever. Yeah, free internet forever. And we guarantee $1,000 of real savings in your first year, or we'll cover the difference. It's a guaranteed no-brainer. Learn more at spectrum.com/free forever. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines. Restrictions apply.
Are you a parent of a child with disabilities who desperately needs a break? Then you need to know about Jill's House. To find out more, visit our website, jillshouse.org.
WMAL, making sense of world events, because those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. Download the WMAL app to stream us for free.
The Democrat Party. Tardos, Party of Tardos. What do they want? What do Democrats? Well, let's judge them by their policies, shall we? Should really be judged by their policies. Yeah, open borders, sanctuary cities, no vetting. They got the guy with a half a brain who then murdered the 18-year-old girl, shooting her in the head. Because Democrats, they love Jose Medina, who got shot in the head in Colombia. And now they're saying, well, he can't be held responsible for shooting and killing an 18-year-old girl walking on the beach, a Loyola freshman, because he got shot in the head in Colombia. And then Joe Biden let him in. And then J.D. Pritzker said, we got a sanctuary state for you up here. And let's go, Brandon Johnson said, we got a sanctuary city for you up here. If you want to kill innocent women, come to Chicago, because we've got your back. And when you do finally shoot an 18-year-old woman in the head and murder her, we'll make up excuses for you. Well, say, people were mean to his mother in Colombia. What do you expect? Well, I expect us to secure our borders and maybe vet people at the border, find out whether they've been shot in the head and whether they have half a brain, and whether the Democrats are just going to try to recruit them to run for Congress, because they might very well do that. Oh, yeah, speaking of Democrats running for Congress and having half a brain, can you narrow it down a little more, Chris? Well, I'll try. I'll see what I can do. But these people, these Democrats, they're quite something. And there were several stories over the weekend that were worth paying attention to. One of them is, this is one of my favorites, too. Here it is. Here's the headline at the Fox News Channel, African nation calls for Ilhan Omar to be extradited after Vance's fraud claim. I'm sorry, what's this now? Yeah, this is great stuff. We've got the Democrat. First of all, there's another Democrat member of the House of Representatives who is, I got to say, there's a lot of bad stories for black women today. There really are. Shooting people in the head, murdering people, and marrying their brothers to evade tax law and all that good stuff. But let me start with this one. X account calls for Ilhan Omar to be extradited to Africa after Vance's fraud claims. Vance's fraud claims. Isn't that wonderful? It's a story yesterday. The Fox News people had it on their internet. You heard about this internet? Omar has denied the accusation of immigration fraud, calling them, quote, bigoted lies. Bigoted lies. They always call it. That's because she's a racist. We should just call her a racist and a fascist. Let's call her a racist and a fascist. An unofficial X account is calling for Representative Ilhan Omar, Democrat from Minnesota. Boy, Minnesota's just a train wreck these days, isn't it? To be extradited to the Republic of Somaliland. Where after less than a year, I think there will be giant black desert scorpions crawling over her sun-bleached bones in the wind-blown sands of Somaliland. Sounds nicer than Somalia, doesn't it? Somaliland broke away from Somalia, and now they have Somalia and Somaliland, and it's hard to say which one is nicer, isn't it? So the ex-con is calling for Ilhan Omar, Democrat Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, to be extradited, kicked out of the United States, sent to Somaliland, her native homeland, after Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance, claimed during an interview that the lawmaker committed immigration fraud. And boy, do we know that she did that. The Rep of Somaliland X account reacted in a post on X to the claim that Vance had made in a podcast interview with conservative commentator Benny Johnson Fun. And the account is not an official outlet for the partially recognized state in the Horn of Africa. I might say on the Horn of Africa rather than in the Horn of Africa, but that's me. Deportation, ? Please, you're just sending the princess back to her kingdom. Extradition, say the word. This is the ex-post from the spokesman for Somaliland, the unofficial ex-account, calling for her extradition since she lied and cheated to become welcomed into the United States because she claimed that she was married to her brother. And maybe she is, but that's a horse of another color. So in the interview, Vance said that he had spoken with White House Immigration Advisor Stephen Miller, perfect for the job, about potential legal action against Ilhan Omar, saying, we think Ilhan Omar definitely committed immigration fraud against the United States of America. Oh, no. And the Democrats, they throw a Molotov cocktail at a synagogue every time you say that. We're trying to look at what the remedies are, J.D. Vance said. That's the thing that we're trying to figure out as what are the legal remedies now that we know that she's committed immigration fraud and she's an immigrant and her brother's an immigrant and they're either married or used to be or wish to be or you don't want to see the pictures. How do you go after her, J.D. Vance said. How do you investigate her? How do you actually do the thing? How do you do how do you build the case necessary to get some justice for the American people? The Democrats call you a racist. She called him a bigot. It's a bigoted attack. No, you're a racist. Well, and you're a fascist, and you're a Nazi, and a communist. And all the communists were out banging their drums in the streets over the weekend. They're all Democrats. Every filthy one of them votes Democrat. Ilhan Omar has denied accusations from President Trump and the White House that she married her brother to enter the United States. You know, these accusations did not originate with Donald Trump or the White House, not by a long, long shot. In December, she called the accusations bigoted lies, because everybody's a racist except her, of course, writing on social media that Trump was obsessed with her. Nobody's obsessed with you. We need serious help, Ilhan Omar said. Why, have you been shot in the head too and only have half a brain as well? Since he has no economic policies to tout, he's resorting to regurgitating bigoted lies instead. And then she kissed her brother in a deep and romantic fashion, just to make the point. Omar's chief of staff, Connor McNutt. And I'm not making this up, it's true. Connor McNutt. McNutt. He couldn't get a job on Capitol Hill until Ilhan Omar hired him. She stores nuts in her cheeks for the winter time. Told Fox News Digital in an emailed statement that the vice president's claim is a ridiculous lie, said Connor McNutt. Yeah, but he's Connor McNutt. Come on. This is rich coming from someone who literally said they were willing to create stories to redirect to the media. What? That's the Democrats' job. That's MSNBC's job. And this is such a ridiculous lie. Desperate attempt to distract from the pedophile protection party, unpopular war of choice, increasing gas prices, and rapidly dropping poll numbers. Now, they love calling everybody pedophiles because every one of them is a pedophile. Turns out every Democrat, they're grown-up Democrats are pedophiles. The younger ones are just inappropriate. Isn't that amazing? These people. Yes, sir. Yeah. So Somaliland is asking for Ilhan Omar back, and they're saying extradite her. We'll take her here, and we'll feed her to the black scorpions in the desert. Also, another Democrat member of Congress, who coincidentally is a black woman. Also, House panel finds Representative Sheila Cherphillis McCormick. That's not a real name, is it? Cherphillis-McCormick. Guilty of 25 ethics charges. The vote came after nearly 7-hour televised House trial. Cherphillis McCormick has denied any wrongdoing and pleaded not guilty to the criminal charges. Of course she did. She stole $5 million of money for starving children and bought diamond rings and fancy cars because, Democrats. After a rare and dramatic public hearing, a special House Ethics Subcommittee on Friday found Representative Sheila Cherphillis McCormick, a Florida Democrat, guilty of 25 ethics charges, all of them, not guilty of 22 of them, guilty of 25 of them, capping a 3-year investigation into allegations that she stole millions of dollars in federal relief funds and funneled some of that to her congressional campaign. Isn't that good? Because when you're a Democrat, that's okay. CNBC and MS-13, NBC, and CNN, nobody's covering this